Okay, recording. Let's go.
Okay, well, welcome back to AJ Racing. It's Wesley and Jason here. Hi, Wesley.
Hi, Jason.
Who do we have here today? Let me introduce to you our Melbourne Zhou Guan Yu. Stephen. Stephen here. Hello, Stephen.
Hi, Jason, Wesley.
He's supposed to be Blackburn Zhou Guan Yu, but
Blackburn.
he became Melbourne Zhou Guan Yu. That's alright. Alright, welcome, Stephen.
Hi, everyone. I'm Stephen.
Tell me a little bit about how did you get into the car scene? Were you holding two cars in your hand with a baby, or you started a little bit later? Maybe in your primary school life, you saw your favorite car, or you met your favorite girl that drives your favorite car. I don't know. Tell us about it.
Yeah. So I start my car very late. I actually I actually start from riding bikes before I actually sit into the car.
Interesting.
Yeah, because after I graduate from my high school, I need a vehicle that can carry me to the school in city. So, because everyone knows Australia public transport is such a joke.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, I still have my Mikey.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'll show you. Do I
When
have
was
it?
the last time you used
I
it?
got
Huh?
at least 10 Mikey.
You got
in my
10
home.
Mikey.
At least.
Then-
Yeah.
No, I don't have my Mikey. No, it's a lie. Alright, I don't have my Mikey. I don't have my bike. But how did it connect though? Because from riding a bike to driving a car.
Yeah, because um, like for daily use, motorbike is not suit for every like weather, like especially wet weather.
So
Oh,
why did
okay.
you start with a bike?
Um,
Why did you start with a bike?
what did I start?
Why?
Why? Because it's cheap, and I was imagine on bikes since I was young, and in my city, Shenzhen, in China, bike is prohibited.
Well, but that was a proper bike, yeah?
Yeah, proper bike. Yeah.
Not a moped.
Not a
Not
not
a
the, not a e-bike.
No, okay.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
bike
okay.
was it?
I got a Yamaha R3. It's my first bike since now, and yeah. So after I realized that the motorbike I can't ride bike every days. So I start learning cars and also trying to buy my first car for daily use. Like that's the main reason that I need a car from the beginning.
But you're still riding.
Yeah, still riding, but
I know
not many.
you and Jason, you guys both. Obviously, I know Jason. Yeah, I heard about your Tasmanian trip. That's why I know you guys.
Oh yeah,
Was it?
not
Was
me.
Was it?
Not
Oh,
me.
just
Oh.
you.
Yeah,
Just you.
me
Yeah,
and
it's a bit
my
confusing.
friends. Yeah,
Yeah.
I rode bike to Tasmania for a road trip
Yeah.
for around 5 days, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh, interesting.
it was good. Yeah, it was good, but
But
the weather
then-
was shit over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the time we go there. Yeah.
Every time we go to Tasmania, the weather is shit. Huh?
Now, when we were at Strawn,
Yeah?
it wasn't raining, remember? And they were like, this is rare occasion that it doesn't rain.
What do you mean strong? Strong. Me and Stephen, we sat on the side of the road for freaking 4-5 hours.
Oh, when you guys were
Under
waiting
the
in
rain,
rain.
yeah.
Yeah, and then the Porsche tipped over. I didn't even get to see the Porsche, right? You guys didn't take us a picture. We just sat there. We got no reception or anything. We just saw you guys drove past at freaking 40 k's an hour,
Yeah.
and then me and Steve was like,
What's going on? Wait for
Jesus.
a couple hours for this shot.
and then we had to wait for half an hour for the road to
Yeah,
unlock as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun, Strong. That's Jason.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, and then,
Back to the topic. And then Yeah, what was your first car then? After you have the thought of buying your first car, did
Yeah.
you look into something fancy because you had a Yamaha, you had an R3 as your first bike, right? Instead of moped. So what's your first car?
Yeah, my first car is a 2008 Mitsubishi Evo 9.
Oh,
No.
first car. Okay.
Wait, that was your first car.
Yeah, yeah, that was my first car, and with my parents' support. Yeah,
Ah, of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I
No,
can't.
no,
I
I'm
can't
not
afford-
interested in that part. I'm not interested in that part. A lot of people got their parents' support, so that's nothing special. But why Evo 9? Why? You got Evo 6, Evo 6.5. Jason had Evo 6. Was it 6 or 6?
Six.
This is six. Yeah.
Yeah. You could have gone for Subaru as well, right? The Y Lancer.
Um, yeah. Um, it's a big story. So I don't know much about cars at that time, and um, but I know Evo. I know Evos, and
From
I know
Jackie Chan movies.
Huh?
From Jackie Chan movies.
Part of, and also like Evo 9 and Evo 9. That generation is pretty popular in my generation in China. And
They
yeah,
have even not in
because
China.
yeah, but
Oh.
not many, not many, and we don't have um like we don't have much. I mean, like S2000s or those old JDMs. Not many in China. So
Not even EKs or EGs. I heard they are not. They are not. Um,
it's
what do you
hard
call
to import
Yeah.
or the yeah something reason like that, yeah,
Yeah.
in China. So um but I know Evo is a very good cars and very popular, and so and by chance I got a chance to sit into my friend's Evo. And the first time I sit into a car, actually, it's the first time that I sit into a fast car and also a fast driver. I mean, the owner, his driving skill is pretty good as well.
Where
So,
did you go? How do you know? Like, were you on track?
no, on street.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you guys were going 100 k's an hour on M3, and then you're like, yeah, I love this car.
Not really. Like he was just like
I know,
doing
I know.
some fast cornering.
Spirited driving, but within the legal
Yeah.
limits.
Yeah. And
Consistently on the speed limit
Uh-huh.
when he did 70 k's on Hoddle Street. Wow, Jesus, I love this car.
And yeah, so he was driving on the corner very fast, which I never been experienced before,
Yeah,
and that impressed me a lot.
because it's an all-wheel drive as well.
Yeah, all-wheel drive. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why it's
so
like, you get
pretty
got these-
stable.
Yeah, you got this suction sort of feeling when you're going in the corner. It's like, why is the car so stable? It's unbelievable. It doesn't even slide. But probably your friend didn't overdrive it. If you overdrive it, it definitely slides.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then you bought one,
and
just like that.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then did you go to do spirited driving too?
Yeah. But actually, I start learning manual on that Evo as well. On my first Evo as well.
No
so
way.
so because I know how to ride bikes, and I don't have when the time I came to Australia, I don't even have I don't even over 18, so I don't have license. And my where the place that I lived in when I was in high school is just very close, so I ride bikes. So I don't have the chance to driving cars or riding bikes. So um
That's alright.
You need Google Translate?
You don't need there's nothing you need to hide. I mean, we're already going. We're. This is the tip of the iceberg, isn't it? How deep is this iceberg?
Yeah,
Who
there's
to
things
go-
we haven't heard.
Yeah. You never
Yeah,
told me about
and-
this story.
yeah, and so yeah, so I start my car journey actually like pretty late.
How old were you when you got the Evo 9?
20, 2018, so which is 6 years before, so 21, 22.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
21,
And
alright.
how
22.
long
Yeah.
did you own that car for?
Oh, I own it for just a few months.
Okay. Oh, just a few months.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, cause yeah,
The wait, the one on your profile picture.
that one was my second Evo.
Oh, that was your second Evo.
Yeah,
That wasn't
my
even the first one.
not even the first one. That
Oh,
one
okay.
was Evo AMR, and my first one is a Evo 9, a white
Yeah.
Evo 9. And the reason that I had it for this short of period is my first car being stolen.
All right. I
Just after a
remember.
few
Yeah.
months, I bought it. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I remember told me about the Evo. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Jason, you. I think we heard about this, huh?
yeah. That, you guys
The first
definitely
one.
heard about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the first Evo got stolen. I think
Yeah. He parked it at a
Alan told.
friend's house.
Yeah, Alan told us, told everyone, your Evo got stolen, but it was never
No, that was
found.
before. That was
that was
before he
before
came
I
to
came to Promax. Yeah,
Was it?
Ibico Black.
yeah, before. But
Oh, okay.
I
I'm
think
confused.
because when I was I went back to China for holiday when my Evo being stolen on the day. So um, I'm pretty sure I call you or maybe Wing. Uh, ask you guys to if you guys can tow back the car because the body was found on the street at Epping.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, but
I can
it's been
recall
long,
some
yeah,
of it. I can recall
yeah.
some of it. Yeah, yeah. Cause
But I don't know you or either Wing at that time.
so you
So
mean they found the body, but the engine was gone?
the hang on, so the whole interior is gone.
Okay.
The wheel is disappear and the brakes and it just the drive shaft hanging over there
Oh,
and
okay.
nothing around and the whole interior is completely
Gone.
gone. Yeah, and but the luckily the engine still there, the gearbox still there, but nothing else. The even the hood, the bonnet they took it off. It was just in happened in one night. I found it like the second day I think.
Oh.
Yeah, second day or the third day, but the car sitting there probably for the whole day
Yeah.
or maybe half days because I post on the Facebook and one of the guy spotted and he text me say can you see if this is your Evo and after I check it yeah there's that the sticker is my Evo, yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I asked my friend to go to the place see if anyone can tow the car back to yeah wherever it can be sitting. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Part out.
Huh?
Part out.
But
Already parted out.
Alright,
Okay,
yeah.
so that was a couple months, and then what happened after? What was your next car?
Oh, my next car is still a Evo, but it's a Evo AMR.
How long? How long was it between the ownership of 9 and the 8MR?
Uh, from I think around 7 months.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you're
7 months.
riding your motorbike for 7 months.
Yeah, and my friend's car.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So the reason I buy the second Evo is because I was just know how to drive a manual on my first Evo, and I haven't got time to enjoy it even. So I'm yeah, I just wanna get another same car that I can do more do more enjoyment on driving it
Did you
at
enjoy the 8MR?
AMR.
Yeah, the 8MR. Did
The
you enjoy it or?
the second AMR.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But the AMR and the 9 they are quite different. Because the first one is being stroked. So it's 2.2
Oh.
stroke and with the GD pound turbo. So it's
Yeah.
pretty fast. That one
Pretty
is
fast and pretty laggy. I can
pretty
imagine.
like yeah. So the G's you feel on the acceleration is crazy, yeah. That
Did
one on that
did
one.
you like? Well, because this is we're talking about what 6 years ago.
Yeah, 6 years ago. Yeah, yeah.
7 years ago. So back then, when you were still young,
Mm.
did you like big power, um, or you still haven't got the idea of like maybe I prefer something towards better handling or a little bit balance or what's your take on that? Were you just blindly going for wow, big turbo, that's sick, I'm gonna buy that,
Mm-hmm.
or it's like yeah, I got a stock 8 MR now, and I just kind of feel like yeah, it's like a sort of handicap going on because I'm driving a stock Evo instead of a stroked big turbo Evo.
Yeah. So the so when I the second Evo, before I got my second Evo, I was, because the first one is completely modified already. So
Mhm.
um I have experienced that. So the second one I rather choose a stock one, and I
Mhm.
can modify it myself. That I know, um that I can know uh
What each modification does.
yeah, and also what was the feeling after I changed like any specific parts.
So you
Like,
learn
yeah, I learned
through the
from it. Yeah,
process.
like if I change the tires, because I know nothing about cars at that time.
Mm.
Even I was I only like appreciate the look before. I mean, like when I was young, I only appreciate the looks of the cars, like the supercars. Before I come to Australia, I actually like shooting on the street for the supercar. Yeah, in China.
Okay.
There was a lot over there because Shenzhen is just close to Hong Kong. There was a
Yeah.
lot of Hong Kong cars, supercars driving to Shenzhen. So
Yeah.
yeah, and um, so yeah, back to the topic. So um, the like I say, if I change the tires, what's the difference between the shit tires and those good tires?
Mhm.
Different compound,
Huge
different,
different.
yeah, different track wear, and yeah, and also the stock suspension and the modified suspension, like the covers. What's the difference?
Mhm.
I have no ideas about it at that time. So I
Was that
re-
stock suspension? Was the car completely stock
yeah, completely stock.
to start with?
Except the exhaust
Yeah.
and also the intakes, but
Mm.
so there's nothing. There's
To me,
nothing. Yeah, yeah,
they're
that's
not
the stock.
mods.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
really.
It's
What
just for sound and
what
also.
exhaust was on it?
The one that come with the car was the I think it's the HKS Super Muffler,
Oh, okay.
the pretty quiet one. Yeah,
Pretty
yeah, and
basic.
I change it to the Tomei one.
No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I know some people are really passionate comparing exhaust and intakes, but the reason behind me saying these are not mods because they're pretty generic. You
Hmm.
put a you put this exhaust on, or you have a custom exhaust on. They're not making a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Except the sound.
Yeah. So this is just for the audience. Don't roast me on the comments. Don't go. Yeah, Wes doesn't know shit. Because honestly, when people ask me what's the mods on your car, I'm like, my car is stock, and then people go, oh no, you're running coilovers, you're running this exhaust. I'm like, but they're not making the car any faster.
Yeah.
At least if you're talking about mods, in my world, at least has to be at least cams or
Engine.
uh, swapped pistons,
Mm-hmm.
forged pistons and all these, maybe intake manifold, maybe
Mm.
And
depending like how far.
tuning. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, since I just got told so many times, yeah, hey, your car isn't stock. What are you talking about? I'm like, it is stock, right?
Mm.
So that's why I'm like, yeah, well, interesting to hear what you thought about, because you went from a fully, pretty much heavily modded
Yeah.
Evo to a stock Evo, and then you learn from the process, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then slowly become to which stage you decided to go. Yeah, maybe I'm done with this car. I'm gonna go for a maybe a rear wheel drive or front wheel drive option.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, before I let's talk about my track days. So, um, I after I got my car, and actually I have got some of the parts before I actually purchased the car. So yeah, but I haven't. But even I got it, I not initial. I not instantly put it on or whatever. Yeah, firstly I brought the car to the track, uh, as is stock, and feel how he drives like.
Who taught you this?
I I I don't think anybody taught me that.
Self-inspired.
I was just
Google search. Is it?
taught me. You
Like
mean
how who taught you to start with a stock, completely stock platform,
uh I
and
was
slowly go?
I think it just came out from my mind.
You're a
On
genius.
no, cause I wanna know. Cause the reason I buy the stock is I wanna know each part makes the difference to the cars. So that's my process. It is pretty it's pretty natural that going this way. I mean,
Because you have that curiosity.
yeah,
Like what is this part gonna do? What is this
to the
adjustments
car.
gonna do to the car? Is it gonna make me faster?
Hmm.
Is it gonna make the car slide like a little bit? Oh,
Yeah,
okay, that's interesting.
yeah. Because the reason I bought the parts before I actually get in the car is I was just choosing which Evo I'm gonna buy. I mean, like which Evo 8 MR on the market that I'm gonna buy. And one of the guy selling the secondhand coils and also some of the parts, so it's pretty cheap. So why not?
Do you
Yeah.
remember after your first track day, what came across your mind?
Uh, yeah. Before I actually driving on my first track days, I went to track day for a few times already with my friend, but I was just sitting in the passenger and see how they driving. So the first time I drive my Evo on the track, because it is such a mess, to be honest. Yeah, because
Nervous.
it's my first time, and also I still like I still not sure about how to drive a car fast, and my skill was not that good at that time as well.
Because you don't have a good coach, huh?
Yeah,
You didn't have the good coach like I did.
who's your coach?
Why didn't you? No, I'm not gonna go there again. um, you didn't ask for a coach on the track day.
You mean
Like even you were you head in there. It was you were nervous. You didn't know how the car's gonna act. You don't know. You don't trust your driving. But you didn't go for a coach. You
Okay,
didn't.
no,
Yeah, 'cause
no.
usually they have a free coach, right?
Not really. The first after the first time I brought my Evo to the track was I went to Wington,
Yeah.
and there was a test engine.
Ah,
So yeah,
Open pit lanes.
and yeah,
right.
that's not organized by those club or organized.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, and
Oh, okay.
I was it's just pretty similar that I just get a bunch of my friends to go to a go-kart, just enjoy driving on track on with friends. So
Was it scary?
uh, couldn't remember. Yeah,
You've been
but
to too many track days, you forgot.
no, yeah or no, because if I scare, I'm not those type of person that if I don't know how to drive, I still push it very fast. I was just like gradually going fast. like each lap by lap, and see if if I can pass this easily on this lap, I will just go a bit faster. I will just brake later or something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Until to a point where you can't go faster anymore.
Yeah. Or I feel scary. Yeah. 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 That's natural. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not those type of person goes very aggressively. Yeah.
Nah, I think you're pretty aggressive when I see you drive, but
We'll talk about that later.
it should be years later. Yeah. So after the first track day, you realized your driving is a little bit.
Shit.
Oh, so
I
you
wouldn't
always
use
thought
that
you,
word.
do you think you were a good driver after a handful of track days?
The first check days.
After a couple, because
Oh,
you
after a
went,
couple.
yeah. Were
N-
you fast? Because you went with friends, obviously, not by
Yeah.
yourself. Were
Uh,
you like faster
But we
driver?
were driving different cars. Like they were driving. One of the guy drove S2000. One of the guy drove 86.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, no,
it's
when you finish your first track day, the first thing that you thought was my car is not capable of um, letting me go faster, or did you self-reflect? You realize, wow, my driving is just terrible.
uh,
I need to improve my driving by doing
both.
this. Both.
Both, yeah, yeah, both, definitely
Okay.
both, yeah, because I definitely realized like how my driving skill is,
Yeah.
and so I definitely need to improve.
Yeah.
That's yeah. And also the car, because I don't want to wait for my driving skill to be very good, then start modifying it. Even though I was not that good on driving at that time, so I improve. So I try to go check a bit more, and also start modify my car. So I think the first two thing two thing change to my car was the coils and the tires.
What did you change them to?
uh, I I changed to a the first tire was the Hankook IS4. Hankook, yeah, Hankook
Shit
IS4.
tires, but go on.
It pretty good. I mean, like based on the price, it's okay. Yeah, at that time, because
How
we
about
don't
the
have
coilovers?
the covers. I went to Olin Steffi, but I bought it very cheap. I mean, not pretty sure like 2,000 something for the second hand. It only just like few few thousand Ks on it. Yeah,
So you
and
put them on together, and
yeah.
then you went to a track day.
yeah, and the car feels much different.
Uh huh.
Yeah. So I improved the lap time definitely after that, and the the car feels a lot more easier to control.
So it gives you more confidence.
More confident, because I really hate the body roll. Really, really hate.
Yeah.
Yeah. It impact me to feel the cars a lot for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so after I put the covers on, and the it reduced the body roll, and makes the car I can drive a bit faster on the corner, definitely. Yeah. And the grip on the tire is, compared to IE003, is much better. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then you just stayed with the Evo for
For 3 years, I think. Yes,
3 years.
yeah,
and
3
you
years.
squeezed every single bit out of it.
No, because it was COVID at that time, so I don't have much time to drive in it.
Seems like you have some unfinished business with the Evos. Then you can deal with it later on in your life. You're so unlucky. Your first one got stolen, and then the second one.
You can't drive because it's covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
But how many track days would you say you've done with the car?
on the Evos.
Yeah.
Actually, not many. I think. Maybe 3, 4 times each year. Only
Well,
like
that's a lot. 3 to 4 times a
3 to
year.
4 times.
So you did 12?
Yeah. Except
that?
1 to 2 years because the COVID time. Yeah.
Yeah.
The COVID time only
Oh,
went
that's
once.
fair
I
bit
think.
of
Yeah.
track time in the Evo.
Mm.
Yeah.
So what sort of times did you do at Winton?
I did
Did you
one.
only go to Winton or did you go to other tracks?
I went to Winton the most and sent down once
Okay.
and no, don't, only these two I think. Yeah, only these two. So and the lap time was not very good. Like I mean, I did 140. On the Evo, at least like within 140. I mean, yeah, but the reason, there's a reason for this is because I got two mapping on the Evos and I got low boost and high boost. So I never drove the car on the high boost.
Why?
Because I still don't have. I mean, like, I haven't I haven't driven it very good on the low boost yet, so I don't want to change it to the high boost. I mean, like, if I can't control the car on the low boost, even the low boost, how can I control the car?
But don't you have
Yeah.
that little evil in your brain that tells you, yeah,
On the
just
street,
watch it.
sometimes I put it on
Because you've
to the high
driven a
boost.
2.2 stroker,
Yeah. Yes.
like it shouldn't be too hard for you to go. I mean, it would be
Yeah, but if
fine if you try it on the track. Not telling you.
yeah, I still can drive. Like if I put it to the high boost, I definitely the lap time will definitely like improve a lot.
Drop
The-
like 2 or 3 seconds. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, at least. Yeah, because the low boost and the high boost is quite different.
Yeah.
Like the high boost was impressed me a lot. It's
You can feel it,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah. Because the turbo every time the turbo kick in
Mhm.
is on the high boost. It feels I mean like completely different like to the low boost.
Like,
It was
know the power
1
difference.
1.6 bar. Because the unit was on bar on my boost gauge.
high
So
boost,
yeah,
uh-huh.
1.6 bar on the high boost.
Jason's like, these are baby numbers. Oh, I was like, all right.
Yeah.
What was the power difference? Do you know?
The power no, I never bought a car to the dyno, so
Okay,
I'm not
yeah.
too sure. Yeah, but I think around 200,
Okay.
200, yeah, around 200. But I'm not sure, about which boost is it because the previous owner told me it was 220. I think 220 kilowatts or 200
okay.
kilowatts. Yeah,
That's
but
double the
I s-
amount on the EG. More than double.
yeah.
Yeah, because I've never driven any high powered car.
Really?
No. If you count those, 15-20 minutes drive as driven, no.
Yeah.
I don't really fancy high powered cars.
But have you've experienced it?
I experienced some of those.
Uh-huh.
Yes, definitely. But actually, well, I have a little bit story to share talking about high power and handling between these two, right? Because I think I asked a lot of you the same question: is that if you have a chance to take a car around Nordschleife for one lap, what would you choose, right? I asked Alan, like, what would you choose if you're taking, you can only take one car
And one lap.
only and one lap, right? Of Nordschleife, what would you choose? He went, I'll go for A86 still. Like, why? It's such a long track. You got all these long stretches. Like, why would you still pick such a underpowered car, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, you don't need a fast car to enjoy. You just need a good car to enjoy.
Yeah.
So that affects me ever since, and I still believe that if you have a good good car, as in with good handling, you can enjoy stuff much more. That's why a lot of people still goes for old Porsches.
Porsches, yeah.
Yeah, E86, BRZs.
Yeah.
Not because they can't, well, not because these guys are, they don't appreciate new cars, or they tend to like old cars. Um, I think it's the handling. That's the most important.
Yeah.
Um, Personally, I've owned a WRX before.
Really?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Oh.
I liked it because it's fancy. It's a turbo car.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, owning one of these, 2 liter turbo, back in the days, everyone would be like, yeah, these cars they can go fast. They got blow off valves and stuff. That's why people were getting it. I think I had a little bit of backstory with it, but anyway, just because they used to race these in WRCs,
Mm-hmm.
and I was a big fan of Peter Solberg. Um, that's why I got the same year, which was the bulb eye.
Oh.
Right, it was like a little bit childhood dream.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, I'll give it a try. I liked it until I didn't like it anymore because it's so unreliable. It's like every time you drive it, you worry about not who's there. Yeah, that and also it's just ridiculous. All-wheel drive cars are just ridiculous. At one point, I felt like, well, this is a little bit extreme because the car is just you can just close your eyes and drive.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
Mm.
So then I went for a really interesting option, which is a XR4.
XR4. Oh, I think I remember that car.
The red one, the red little rocket. I still call it a rocket because it's the last gen of non-turbo hot hatch.
Oh.
Right. The gearbox exploded, and then I sold it.
That too. Okay.
Yeah, it exploded really bad. It's like the spider gear. There's a pinion and spider gear. Yeah, it just
I don't know.
fell off, and it just spun and cracked open the bell housing, like on Burwood Highway. Yeah. And then yeah. Well, I've never owned anything else, as in any fast cars other than. Well, if people don't, I know some people are laughing at it already. I don't care, but I'm gonna say it. The only fast car that I owned was the WRX, but nothing else. Yeah, I went slower and slower. So XR4 and then EG,
Yeah.
EG and then BRZ at the same time. They're all slow, but
The fun car.
who cares? Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back to Steven.
Because Stephen as well, you went from a fast car, which is the Evo,
Ah.
eventually going slower. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's after the Evo?
Now you're on the slowest
Even
car.
lower.
What was that?
Yeah, I got a. So now I got a Lotus Elise S2. So it's
Okay.
2008 so yeah, and it's only it's running a Corolla engine.
All the
And-
Lotuses run, the old ones, they ran Toyota engines.
1.8, no,
Wait,
1.6.
1.8,
1.8.
So yeah, 1.8, and so it only got
kilowatts?
100 kilowatts, like 100, yeah, actually 100 kilowatts on the engine.
Love it.
And then
On the engine, yeah, on the engine.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's so I mean even lower, yeah. It is even lower, yeah.
but the car weighs what, 100 kilograms?
The car weight,
Yeah.
A90,
Okay.
A90 kilograms, something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure including the fluids or the oils or not. Yeah.
And
But
the
it's
standard car you bought as well?
standard. Yeah, standard. Except the exhaust.
Okay.
Yeah. So exhaust and what else? Nothing like yeah, exhaust and wheels. The previous owner changed the wheels as well, but Yeah, nothing.
These are not mods. But yeah, what's the transition like? Because you've never driven rear-wheel drive, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
From all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive.
And half the power.
Half the
and
power.
And then
Yeah.
And the car is equally expensive. Did you
was a lot
track it?
more, wasn't it?
No, because after the COVID, evil price was going up. So that was the lucky part. Because when the time I bought it, when I bought my Evo was Evo AMR, so was around 25,000 to 30,000.
Yep.
And my one was a very good quality. Good in condition one. So well, I think when the time I bought it was 28. Yeah, 28,000.
And how much did you sell it for?
Sold it for 50
Really?
53.5. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 53,500.
Oh, double.
Except the parts. So I took all the parts out. So you was helping me, Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I took all the parts out, and all those parts I sold. I sold it for a bit less. Sorry.
You don't need to cry. It's alright. Did you lose money on the parts? But you made so much money.
Dry.
You made too much money with. You flipped it pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Double.
So the parts was sold everything, including everything, was a bit less than 10K.
Whoa.
Yeah. Because I got a TE37 OG wheels, white one, and it was discontinued at that time already. Yeah.
How much was the Lotus?
The Lotus was 69.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lucky number.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna say that. You know, every time we bring it up. So pretty much a straight swap.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
But no, that's like a. Oh no, it's 50 plus 10. No, it's like a 10 grand difference.
No.
Because 50,
I
how much?
s-
52, you said?
53.5. So 54.
Okay. Alright.
And yeah, and also plus the parts.
10 grand.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Close to a
A
straight
couple
swap.
grand more.
Yeah.
Right.
Couple
Well,
grand, yeah.
Okay.
Is that
Lucky
the normal?
you.
Is that a normal price for a S2 Elise?
No.
What was special about your one?
Oh, the one I got was it has very low cams.
Okay.
So it's a 2008 car, and when the time I bought it, 2 or 3 years ago, 2 years ago, was only here. The previous owner, it got two previous owner, and when the time I got it was 9,000 kilometers on the clock. Yeah. So, and also, so the condition was actually really good.
Pretty much brand new.
Yeah, pretty much brand new. Like the first, as the previous owner said to me, the first owner he's a collectors, so he pretty much put all the options you can get for the Lotus. Just not much, like
What options are there for Lotus?
cup holder, the one you can slipping out, in and out, and
Thank you very much.
and I think I'm not too sure, but I think the leather seat is one of the option maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, because lots of S2 Elise they got the fabric,
Yeah.
fiber stick, and the one I got was the leather. And
Was the steering wheel option as well?
Subscription based.
Well, they only have one type of steering wheel.
I think they only have one for the S2. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and
Why are you laughing? I'm
And-
asking a genuine question. I'm not asking. Oh, I know why you're laughing.
now you are trolling.
You're so funny.
And yeah, and I think the one I got was purple. I'm not sure that add on to the price as well. Yeah, cause I purchased actually like a few 2 months ago. I put my certificate of, that's what they call a certificate of provenness, I bought it from UK UK Lotus headquarter, and it shows all the details of your car, your color code, and your option. Not option. I mean like everything like information you got. And the purple I got was the only S2 in that purple Australia wide.
Oh.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
way.
that's the only one. Yeah, only one. I never seen another purple, no matter what generation, S1, S2, S3 in a purple in Australia or even online. Yeah.
So when you list it on car sales next time,
Uh,
when you decide to sell, right?
140 grand?
I wish.
Just
Okay.
put it on the title, huh? 1 out of 1 in Australia. What was the color code?
I couldn't remember.
Something purple.
It does.
One
It's
out of
not.
one.
They don't call it purple. I forgot the words. I never seen the words.
So
Yeah.
did you want to track this car?
Yeah, I checked it already.
Okay, but
Yeah.
when you bought a one of one car, you were like, I'm gonna track this one of one car with.
Oh, that's
local
the
America.
question that confused me like for a long time. That makes me pretty struggle because it's but back then I don't know that's the only color. But
Ah, so
even
you bought
even
it
though
and then you tracked it, and then you found out it was one of
yeah
one.
yeah for but just the color yeah. So you can you still can respray it, right? So yeah, and but the thing that makes me struggle was the condition because that Lotus is never been on the track, which with compared to others like every Lotus like I don't think the Lotus owner will not go to the track. I think
Yeah.
yeah. So that's the only one. Not only that's the one. The car was never been to the track, and because the previous owner was one of the my friend's friends. So yeah. So but eventually I still brought it to the track because I cannot get a car and not checking it. Yeah.
That's it. I
Yeah.
mean, how can you resist?
Yeah.
It's a Lotus.
Yeah.
Right?
Even that's not a Lotus. I can't like that's the car to play. That's the car to drive. I mean, like you definitely for me, I definitely like put it to the track. Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah.
what was your first impression with the car on the track compared to the Evo?
Not even track. Like on the street is very very different compared to Evo. Even
What
on
did you
the
like
street.
about it?
The car? Yeah. So the car was so the first car I got. The previous car Evo, big power and four-wheel drive, heavy. The Lotus lightweight, rear-wheel drive, rear engine rear-wheel drive, and lightweight.
Oh, okay.
So the car is definitely feels more twitchy, and the handling. I mean, like some of the corner, even though you are maybe the previous previous Evo can still doing the corner on that speed, but it feels completely different. Like the feeling is different. You, on the Lotus, you feel like you were just like flying to the corner,
Yeah.
like fly through the corner, and because of the I think because of the lightweight.
But the let's say if you're taking the same corner, same speed, would you rather go with would you rather go with the Evo because it's I would say it should theoretically be more stable, or would you prefer the Lotus? You know, it's sketchier. It's because it's so light. You need to fight through a corner.
Yeah, that's
Right.
the one of the reason that I changed to Lotus, to be honest. So, the reason I went from an Evo to the Lotus is after like few years of driving. I'm still not like, I mean, I still can't drive the Evo very fast, but um, the I got a chance to sit on the Lotus and I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
I felt it. There's the car. After few year of driving, I know what I like, and I know what I want to learn.
So
So
what do you want to learn after
uh,
the? How is it inspired you? In
um,
what way?
the Lotus.
Yeah.
So um, I don't really care about, like same as you. I don't really care about big power. Like that's why I always put into the low boost as well. That's the one. Yeah. So um, the only thing, because the car, if the car makes you faster, um, I mean, like driving skill is more important to me compared to the cars. Yeah. So on the Evo, the feeling the feeling of like the weight
Mm-hmm.
and the body roll and yeah
Because the
is
car is too easy to handle.
yeah it is like it, I'm not saying like it's very easy to drive fast, but I mean for to put it to the decent lap time
Mm-hmm.
is not too hard if you compare to the Lotus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's four-wheel drive, it's pretty stable. You feel it like the limit is pretty high. I mean, like for the Evo, and um, so after I sit on to the passenger side of the Lotus for
Lotus Elise?
Lotus is yeah it is
Okay. Not the
SH
yeah.
no
Okay.
yeah you mean no that, I mean my
The one you sat in
the one I'm saying yeah
is Elise,
it
not
is yeah
SH.
it is it is
Oh,
yeah
okay.
it is even lighter than the SH.
Yeah.
Yeah, so was it just impressed me on going to the because when the time I at that time it was the Australian Grand Prix,
Mm-hmm.
so the owner took me to the Albert Park,
Okay.
and there was a chicane, like the chicane that made by the barrier, like
Yeah.
the plastic barrier or whatever
Oh,
you
on the
call it.
main
Yeah,
straight.
on the main street.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. And the feeling of going that chicane, like because it's pretty short, like between the barrier.
Yeah.
So the feeling of going that chicane, it was just like it was just incredible. Yeah, on the Lotus. So
So
that
you bought it.
pretty much like I mean.
So they're like, I am buying this. Shut up, then take my money. Like after that chicane, pull over. I'm buying your car. I got the paperwork in my pocket. Sign it.
So your next car is gonna be at that chicane as well. I got to test drive at that chicane. Your next car when you're gonna test drive at that
Yeah,
chicane
maybe.
as well.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's quite similar to when
To
when I
F1?
bought. No, like it's quite similar to compared. I mean, like it's quite similar compared to the first time I buy for the first Evo. I mean,
Oh, is it?
like I mean, like it impressed me. Like I never.
The
sit
Evo didn't impress you that much because it's just too easy.
No, but that's my first time to sit on a fast car and
Yeah.
and a good driver with the good driver driving
Yeah.
it.
And this is the first time you sat in a light car.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, pretty light car and
Yeah.
and
then
good handling car. I mean,
So
yeah.
the first time you brought to track, how did it feel to drive instead of the being a passenger?
For
Did it
the
feel as good
Honda,
as you thought it would?
uh, not really. Yeah,
Did it feel like
I mean,
that
I mean,
chicane? Did you have that excitement?
yeah, I still have the excitement, but I mean, I expected to do a very good lap time.
Okay, so
But-
but the feeling though, were you impressed by the way he cornered?
Uh,
Like, whoa, you can turn like this.
uh, I mean,
Looks like no.
it impressed me not much. I mean, like on the track. Yeah, but on the street is pretty good. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, but on the track.
Maybe you're a born tarmac rally driver.
No, cause on the chassis on the Lotus was made by aluminum, and it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. Like on the street, I can't feel the body roll.
A little bit more.
Not because it's a monocoque.
Oh, no, you guys have.
But it is
Yeah,
a
I
mono.
know, I know, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know he said something aluminium. Yeah, I know aluminium is softer, but because the structure
Oh,
is honeycomb.
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. Monocoque,
Yeah.
Monaco,
Monocoque honeycomb.
yeah, but not carbon, but it is
Yeah.
alloy. So yeah, it's Monaco. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Monaco,
Yeah.
and
That's why it's a little bit more
is
solid.
is very solid.
Oh, no.
Like you feel everything when you're driving on the street,
Mhm.
and
And the way
it's
it's
very-
designed, the weight distribution as well.
yeah. Especially on the Australia road.
Yeah.
And
So no, I actually sorry. I have a question.
mm,
We just talked about the cars that you own, right?
mhm,
From the two Evos to the Lotus.
mm,
But because at the same time you started driving the EG,
yeah.
right? One of them is a front wheel drive, and the other one's rear wheel drive.
Yeah.
Like what was going on through your mind? Was it like I've never driven a front wheel drive. Now I have another struggle because I've driven the rear wheel drive.
Yeah.
I've driven all wheel drive. Now I'm taking front wheel drive. How am I gonna deal with this? Because it's completely different.
Mhm. EGs. I
Pick
mean,
the right words, right?
so lucky. I mean, the rear wheel drive, the Lotus I had, and your EG, those two cars are not big power. That makes it a bit easier for me to learn on driving it, and so I mean, you just need to practice.
And your first practice with the EG was pretty interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where did you first drive the EG?
Sitting down
Okay.
under very, very, very heavy rain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect condition.
Because we were running in the engine.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah. So yeah, that because after Wesley asked me to accept me to be the one of the driver with you guys to do the endurance race, and the first stop for was the band, right? Yeah, that was it was
Yeah.
the band for my
Straight away.
my first time. Yeah.
Straight away, your first race was the band.
New car, new track. Yep.
Yeah. So the car, I never driven a car. I never. Yeah. I haven't got time to driven a car at that time since. Yeah. And so after the engine or putting the engine, the gearbox, everything, we need to run in the engine. That's my opportunity to practice. So, yeah, I still remember that you say I'm crazy driving in Sandown at that heavy rain for like maybe 500. Yeah, not 500. How long did we go?
Like
For
I don't know.
400
Four
kilometers
four,
or
500 kilometers.
I couldn't remember. Yeah,
He
but
just drove a endurance worth
yeah.
of. Because I remember that day, right? You wait. I'll let you finish whatever you happened in the cockpit first, because we sent you out.
Mm-hmm.
You just kept driving. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was superior.
Yeah.
Yeah, superior as fuck. Yeah.
How wet was the track? Because I didn't get to
Because
drive.
our car doesn't have ABS. Yeah. And
Yeah.
and it's my first time that driven the EK. and it's my first time to drive a car that doesn't have ABS. Yeah, and also it's the first time that I drive a car in that situation. I mean, the wet weather.
It was so.
It
It
was
was pouring.
yeah,
Okay.
it was pouring. Yeah,
Check our Facebook. We have a couple of pictures uploaded, right? In fact, it just came up on the feed last week. I think it was the anniversary.
Okay.
It just came up again. I saw the picture.
hmm
You couldn't see the car. It
Wow.
was that rainy.
Okay.
and also the fog on the
Yeah.
even I open the window, the fog still like
Ah.
yeah on the
Because we don't
window
have
was
the
great.
mister. We don't
Yeah.
have the
No.
mister in the car. So you were driving in the rain.
So it was an open pit lane. You kept driving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you got perfect
it
practice
was
in the
it
car.
was open pit lane, right? Because I think
It's
I
not
drove it
supposed
for
to be. It's not supposed to be
oh
open
because
pit lane.
afternoon yeah because afternoon because of the weather.
No
So
one
many
wanted to drive.
no one driving it on the track. So there
Yeah.
was only me on the track around like 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I drove it all the way to 4
Oh, so you did a
4:30
full
or-
stint, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
did a full stint.
Yeah.
Because when Stephen went out, right, I was on the radio.
hmm
I was sort of, checking out see if he's still alive. But the rest of us, we were chilling in the pits with the gates down because it was so cold. It was
Yeah.
freezing. So we were sitting in the nicely in the pit, nice and warm. We were just chatting. And you just kept driving,
Yeah.
right? We talked about things. Like we just kept talking until I checked my phone. I'm like, oh wow, he's already done hour and 30 minutes. Shall we call him in? I looked at Steve. I'm like, nah, I think he's liking it. Just let him drive for another half an hour. So he drove 2 hours.
Oh
I
wow.
think close to 2 hours out on the track until we just talked to the paramedics and talked to everyone on the track because literally we were the
Paramedic.
only talk to the marshals. I was like, shall we just go home? And then they're like, yay, go home early, all right. And then we just waved you in.
Yeah, because
That's how it ended.
the rain seems
It
not
was
gonna
too
stop.
early as well.
Yeah.
Because technically, if you wanted to keep going, you can do another 2 hours. It was only 3 in the afternoon or
Yeah.
or 2:30 in the afternoon,
Yeah.
right? But we're like, okay, let's just go home, and everyone, yay, go home early.
That was your first time driving that long.
Yeah.
How did you feel compared to track days? Compared to the 10-minute, 15-minute sessions?
Like I have to like fully concentrate on driving.
Yeah.
That I mean, like physically was not that tight.
Tiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mentally, yes. Yeah. Because I have to fully concentrate on, also in that weather, under that situation. I I don't want to waste the car literally before like 2 weeks or 1 week before
No,
our
no,
race.
that was earlier.
Oh, that was
No,
earlier? Oh,
We
okay.
got more time.
Yeah, but
yeah.
but I don't want to total the car. Yeah, definitely. or for on my practice. So yeah.
Did you have any close moments, or did you go off?
No, cause
'Cause skills.
Nah, nah, cause it was just like too scary to driving fast.
So you were too slow to make mistakes.
No, but I mean like, cause I brake very early. Like I mean, the track was fully wet. And so I don't.
Puddles everywhere. We could see the puddles from the
Puddles
pits.
on the-
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He had
Yeah.
he had to pick a rain line. He can't take the racing line. He had
Yeah.
to take the outside. Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason I keep driving is I can feel the car. I mean, like not practice my skill, but feel the car how it driven like, and how it's cornering, and also how no, I mean like the limit of the brakes or whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How do you
Yeah.
feel compared to Lotus and Evo?
Oh,
Best car.
I haven't got my Lotus at that time.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
but I mean like talk about now compared to both of my car, the car feels very raw.
Okay.
Yeah, because no ABS. All of my car doesn't have traction control and ESP or whatever. Yeah. So no ABS and the steering feeling is very
Direct.
straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and even I mean you even you can even feel more compared to my Lotus like on the
Really?
what's happened, yeah, what's happened, but the car sometimes doesn't go straight. Yeah, the
I'm not gonna sit in your car.
no,
Huh?
I mean
He said the car doesn't go straight. What
yeah,
does,
I mean
what
the
does that
EG
mean?
EG
Oh, the EG.
the EG,
Yeah,
yeah,
of course,
sometimes,
the
yeah,
EG. Okay.
yeah.
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 So yeah, and it just feel very, everything is very straightforward, and you know everything what's happening. Yeah, and what did you just what your tire just went through, or yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because I think a good car would also mean that you can. Well, it doesn't necessarily suit your driving, right? But first thing first, a good car, it has to be responsive, and it can translate whatever's happening with the tires on the surface to you,
yeah,
right? Because some of the cars they just can't,
yeah,
right? If you take a I don't know,
Hot
Havel,
jazz.
right?
Havel.
I don't think a Havel can translate that. I don't think so.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
no.
for me, I very need those feeling to to help myself on driving,
Yeah.
especially on track.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of people like, or maybe some of the good driver, or yeah, they can drive a drive a car without those like what you I mean like some of the car you can't feel the you can't feel anything on the steering even when you're cornering, right? But I still prefer those very straightforward feeling on cars. They help me a lot. Yeah.
That's why Jason's really good at driving DC2 EKEG.
No, just because I've driven it for a long time.
You're a front wheel king.
Yeah, from
The
Will
only
King
car-
Jason.
Only car I've
Yeah.
driven.
Yeah, but you have
No.
to face the challenge to drive a rear-wheel drive car.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you're like, what's happening?
Have you driven a rear-wheel drive car on track?
One session.
One session?
Yeah, the
Well,
BRZ.
oh.
Ellen's 86 BRZ.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you feel? The G, oh, the BRZ. Oh, okay, the old one.
Not
right?
mine,
The
not
old
mine.
one. Yeah.
What do you feel?
It was the best car I've driven on track.
Oh, is
You weren't last time you weren't saying it's a really good car. You never said that to me.
Your car or the?
Nah,
one?
I asked you, are you confident driving the BRZ? And
Oh,
then-
no, it's a good
Ooh.
car. Doesn't mean I'm
Oh,
like
okay.
good driver.
Oh,
with
okay.
it.
I've
Yeah.
never heard you say that. That's all.
Oh, it was a huge
Okay.
difference from DC2 to BRZ. The chassis rigidity was next level. The feedback was next level. Yeah, and
Yeah.
the grip.
Yeah, because it's obviously it's a newer car as well.
yeah.
Like all this technology is just trying to help you.
And also, it's a very good handling car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They keep the rawness,
Yeah.
but
definitely.
there's stuff that can help you. It's a really good platform, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
So you.
Yeah. Oh well.
So
I
you went to the bend. You went to
Uh,
the bend. You did the GT track.
no, we did. We did.
everything.
Yeah, we did everything. Yeah.
He did everything.
Yeah, we did. Everybody did everything.
Nah,
Okay.
I didn't do the GT.
Oh, I didn't do a GT.
No, I didn't because I said if we wanted to win, I'm not jumping in the car on the first day. Remember?
Oh, because Steven's a better driver, is it? You know.
I don't know. We gotta battle it out. No, I didn't drive the
The
GT track.
GT was the longest one, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Yeah,
0.7.
I didn't drive
No,
it.
you never?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I voluntarily dropped out because I said,
You have faith in Stephen to do a bit.
yeah,
Ah, thanks, Wesley.
you've driven an Evo, you've driven a Lotus, you've driven everything, you know. I've only driven the
That's
EG.
why Melbourne
Thanks
Zhou
for your
Guan Yu,
sacrifice.
Good driver.
Uh, next time I'll drive it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're running out of time today.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, you know, I would like to ask you to do another episode with us about your marshalling.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I can.
Because
Yeah.
Stephen, you did the marshalling here in Albert Park this year at the
Yeah.
Australian Grand Prix. It would be super interesting
Yeah.
to hear you talk about the process of getting in, do the training,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously the weekend you spend at the venue itself.
Yeah.
It should be pretty hectic because you've never spoken to us even privately.
Oh, I told you, right?
You told me, "Oh, that was fun, Wes." Wow.
You mean after the
Yeah,
martial?
after the event,
No,
yeah.
I never. Yeah,
You only told me, "Yeah, that was great fun." Oof.
that was exhausting.
Unbelievable, mind blowing, and then that's it. You sweep floor with a broom. Were you sweeping all cons? Was
Alex,
it?
it was Alex
It was Alex.
on
Yeah.
Saturday, wasn't it?
Was it Alex?
Friday. Yeah.
George Russell on the race.
Oh.
Last lap. Yeah, but
Yeah.
but was
So you
turn
wiped
6,
his
right?
you
No,
wiped
not
his
me.
mess.
I was at turn 11. Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
wish. Yeah. We got a big runoff area. I wish like
Yeah.
every driver can go. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll leave that to the next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, yeah, you haven't talked about your Sydney Motorsport Park home turn incident as well. We'll leave it to the next time. But
Sydney
yeah,
Motorsport Park. Okay.
thank you, Stephen.
Right. Thank you, Jason Wesley, to invite me for the episode.
Thanks for the biscuits.
Okay, thank you. Bye.